Days of Our Lives spoilers for Monday, August 10 reveal that Johnny DiMera is going to have something else to hide while Stephanie Kiriakis basically just breaks her own heart. And EJ DiMera is also going to face a massive grilling session, so there is just a lot happening in Salem right now. Now, let me just take a breath. Okay, so let's start with Stephanie. You guys know I have had a lot of opinions about Stephanie lately. She has been so paranoid and so toxic and just really hard to watch for the last few weeks. But Monday's episode actually made me feel kind of bad for her. Maybe I'm being too harsh on her usually, but you get what I mean. Stephanie makes a completely devastating choice. We know that Joy Wesley is dealing with spinal stenosis. That is no joke. It is super painful, and it means Joy absolutely cannot handle taking care of baby Kelsey anytime soon. So Alex Kiriakis is stepping up. He is ready to step up as Kelsey's primary parent for now. And honestly, good for him. Alex has massive abandonment issues because of his own mom, Angelica, leaving him, so he is never going to abandon his kid. But this puts Stephanie in an impossible spot. Joy has already made it crystal clear that she does not want Stephanie anywhere near her baby. Joy literally banned her. So instead of Alex staying at Joy's tiny little room above the pub, which makes no sense anyway, Stephanie decides to do the unthinkable. She decides to move out of his apartment. She just packs up and leaves. She insists that Kelsey has to come first. And she voluntarily separates from Alex so she won't violate Joy's wishes. And, wow. Just wow. I mean, part of me is like, finally Stephanie is doing the mature thing instead of throwing a jealous tantrum. But another part of me is just so sad for her. She is voluntarily blowing up her own marriage because she knows she is a liability right now. Her PTSD from the Owen Kent kidnapping really messed her up, and she knows she isn't safe to be around the baby after she literally pulled a gun a while ago. So she is walking away, but it is just so clunky and heartbreaking. I don't know. Do you guys think she is being a martyr? Or is she just totally done fighting a losing battle? Actually, you know what? I think she's just exhausted. Just like I am watching this love triangle. It is just draining. And then right after this, Alex is obviously a total wreck. He is distraught. His wife just walked out on him. He is suddenly a full-time single dad to a newborn. And who does he run into? Chanel Dupree DiMera. Of course he does. Salem is literally the size of a closet. Everyone runs into everyone. But this is what really gets me. Chanel is dealing with aggressive breast cancer. She is dealing with terrifying premature labor complications, and yet she is the one offering comfort to Alex. What were the writers thinking here? Can we please just let Chanel rest? But you know, Chanel, she is so sweet and so wise. She crosses paths with Alex, and she actually gives him some really good words of wisdom. She tells him that he can't fix every problem himself. Alex always tries to push harder and control everything. But Chanel tells him that sometimes accepting what you can't control is the stronger choice. And honestly, that is exactly what Alex needs to hear right now. He can't control Joy's spine issues. He can't control Stephanie moving out. He just has to accept it and focus on the baby. But hearing that from Chanel, who is literally fighting for her life and her baby's life, it just hits different. It really puts Alex's drama into perspective. But speaking of Chanel, we have to talk about Johnny, because Johnny is stressing me out so much right now. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Johnny is going to have a really, really hard time dealing with all the secrets he's keeping. And let's be real, Johnny is keeping some massive toxic secrets right now. First of all, he is covering up EJ's entire drug drama. The tainted pills that killed Destiny and almost killed Holly. Johnny knows about the cover-up, and he is staying quiet. But now he has something even worse to hide. EJ actually spilled the news to Johnny that Kristen DiMera sent Sophia Choi to kill him. Yes, you heard me. Kristen sent a teenager to murder her own nephew. And we all know how that ended. Sophia is dead. Kristen killed her to cover her tracks. And EJ's big plan to kidnap Kristen and ship her off to a private island completely failed because Kristen escaped and is now running around disguised as Susan Banks. So Johnny is sitting on all of this. He knows his aunt tried to have him assassinated. He knows his dad is a criminal covering up drug deaths and kidnapping his own sister. And Johnny is just keeping it all inside. Why? Because he doesn't want to stress Chanel out. He decides against telling Chanel any of this because the last thing she needs is something else to stress her out ahead of the birth. And I get it. I really do. You don't want to tell your pregnant wife who has cancer that your aunt tried to hire a hitman on you. That is valid. But secrets in Salem never, ever stay buried. They just don't. Every single day, Johnny remains silent. The stakes get higher. He is facing a total secret-keeping crisis. He is struggling under the weight of everything he's hiding. And I am just yelling at the screen, Johnny, tell someone. Tell Roman. Tell Marlena. If this truth comes out at the wrong moment, it is going to destroy his marriage. He is acting just like Stefano, keeping secrets to protect his family, and it always backfires. Always. Okay, moving on, because I need to rant about EJ for a minute. EJ is a mess. A complete and total mess. On Monday's episode, Kat Greene is going to fish for information from EJ. Kat puts EJ through a really subtle interrogation as she works to learn more about all the agendas he is juggling. And Kat is playing with absolute fire here. We know she is an undercover ISA agent. We know she is trying to take EJ down. But she is also getting way too close to him. They have that whole history from the rehab facility in Italy where she read Wuthering Heights to him while he was in a coma. It is so weird and so twisted. And EJ is arrogant, but he is not stupid. If Kat pushes too hard, EJ is going to snap. He is already cornered. His island plan failed. Kristen is on the loose. The drug scandal is looming. And now John Oliver is coming to town soon to cause even more trouble for him. EJ is a ticking time bomb. I honestly don't know who actually believes this is going to end well for EJ. Nobody. He is going to crash and burn, and I am going to bring the popcorn. And finally, we have to talk about the Carver family because my heart is just shattered for them. Over with Lani Price-Grant, she is going to step up to console Theo Carver. Theo is just carrying so much emotional weight right now. He has been so worried about the strange situation with Lexie Carver. Lexie has been acting so weird, hiding her symptoms, and Theo knew something was wrong. And on Monday, Theo eventually finds out that his mom lied about her trip to see Celeste Perot. Lexie didn't go see Celeste. She is hiding. We know she is hiding in the secret DiMera tunnels because the resurrection drug is failing and she is dying all over again. EJ hid her there so she wouldn't die alone, but also to cover up his own scientific failures with Dr. Rolf. When Theo realizes his mom lied, he is going to panic. He is searching for hope, but he is also preparing for the worst. Thank God Lani is there. Lani steps up to comfort her brother, and it is just such a beautiful, tragic sibling moment. Lani is the rock of that family right now. Abe is going to be completely destroyed when he finds out the truth. Paulina is busy dealing with Chanel's health crisis and being the mayor, so Lani really has to hold Theo together. The fans on social media are just sobbing over this storyline. Bringing Lexie back just to kill her off again? It is so cruel. The writers are just twisting the knife at this point. But the acting is phenomenal, I will give them that. So yeah, Monday is going to be heavy. We have Stephanie blowing up her life, Alex trying to be a dad, Chanel being a saint, Johnny losing his mind with secrets, Kat poking the EJ bear, and Theo realizing he is losing his mom again. It is a lot. It is a clunky, emotional, messy episode, and I am here for all of it. Even when I hate it, I love it. You know? Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is Stephanie doing the right thing? Is Johnny going to ruin his marriage? Let's talk about it.